Hello, and welcome back to this week's series recap series thing. Whatever. That little challenge I had. So, we're still on the numbers portion of Crunchyroll, which, like I said, when I started this whole entire thing, by now, I think Crunchyroll is about to go into the shitter, is about to file for bankruptcy, I think. So, I don't think I will finish, but hopefully I can find another thing to do, I guess. But as Crunchyroll is still up, we are going to keep going. So today we are reviewing 11 Eyes. Not going to say the rest of it because I'm going to butcher and not say it right. So 11 Eyes released. That's the wrong thing. The anime was released in 2009, October 6th, 2009, and ran until December 2022, 22nd, 2009, with 12 episodes and one OVA, or just extra episode if you don't know what OVA is. Don't know what it stands for, but just episode pretty much. This anime, let's just put in my own words, okay? Let's just review in my own words. Pretty much starts off with a guy with the blue hair. He pretty much, or purple hair, depends on how you see it. Pretty much, he saw his sister delete herself from the world, and he was then placed in depression. He had depression for 7 years. He just didn't care about what the fuck happened. Blase, blase. Goes to high school with a childhood friend and a couple other friends. Pretty much whole entire fucking sky turns red and certain people disappear. So monsters come in. Blase, blase. They try to fight or try to figure out what the hell is going on. The main villain of the whole entire thing is a recreated person of his sister. And he to like he tries to stop this red, well, what they call the red night. That's the whole red sky thing. They try to stop that from ever happening, or trying to stop all that and bring, you know, peace. And along the way, towards the end, which is probably the saddest part of the whole story, is the fact that the people that he went on the journey with ultimately forgot who they were. They forgot much of everything. Like, it was sad, people that cared, or I wouldn't say cared, but I think I I wouldn't they didn't remember the Red Knight, but they do have the connection that they have with the main character is this redhead girl and the hair girl. To be honest, I don't remember the name, so I'm so very to people who care so much. But pretty much it's like this dark, twisted, weird fantasy of, I won't even say fantasy, but like this weird on like afterlife supernatural things. It's interesting. I don't know how to describe it in my own words. Pretty much just like imagine like past there, and then the whole entire world goes fucking black, goes red or some type of color or whatever. And then you end up figuring out that, your member who passed away, who is deceased, ends up like having like you also are connected, so you have powers, and you're save them and all this. I wouldn't say save the world, but like just save. You would save the world because everybody else is technically monsters. So yeah, I mean, bad anime, but for damn near almost 20 years later, kind of okay to the actual web page of the thing here. So you see the average rating on the anime is a 3.7. And ultimately that makes for how the story is. Like, I would say brushes over a lot of things that I still have questions on. And I wouldn't say questions, but like I would have more questions on certain actions that certain characters did that they could have just expanded on, but they didn't. I think they wanted to, since well, there's no OVA here, but there is a listed OVA somewhere. Which I was gonna watch, but I didn't. But it's okay. I'll probably go find it and still be confused, honestly. Um, so truly, I'm gonna rate this 2 stars because it says here that's action, fantasy, romance, and I cannot say that. I'm not gonna try to pronounce it, but if you know what that says, let me know. Um, yeah, not a bad anime, just confusing, really. You would have to drag yourself to watch that, to watch this anime. You have to drag yourself through it, like the big that everybody knows, Bleach, One Piece, and Naruto. Like people would do that, right? But think of Naruto and then think of Boruto. Like you have to drag yourself to watch Boruto. You have to like force yourself to watch all episodes of Boruto. You know what I mean? Like if you know what I'm saying. Like that's the same with 11 Eyes. You have to like literally force to keep watching to get through with the series. And even then, with the understanding that you just kind of force as you don't feel good about it at all. You really don't. There's a lot of the even like anime here. Let me show you here. Don't compare the 11 Eyes anime. It really doesn't. Funny enough, though, I'll go back to a black screen and talk about this. They actually made a video game about this, and it came out in '08. Actually. The video game came out in '08. Oh, I'm sorry. The PC port of the game came out on April 25th, 2008. The Xbox 360 port came out in April 2nd, 2009, damn near a year later after the PC port. And 2 years later, almost 2 years later, January 28th and 2010, they came out on a PSP. Shout out to the people that know and still have a PSP. Shout out to the people that still have a PSP. Keep that. That is history right there. And a PS Vita, since they want to come back with that. They want to come back with a handheld now, Sony. They thought about it. I don't know if they said they would. But yes, not much going on in this anime really. You know, a lot of tell when I am very confused or just I simply misplaced the memories of anime. Um, I say misplaced. I really just forgot it because it doesn't stick with you, you know? The last anime, '07 doesn't stick with you. 11 Eyes and '07 Ghosts kind of share that. What's another one? I have to my channel. Another one um that doesn't really stick with me as oh, it's This Time for Torture Princess. That kind of doesn't stick with me much. And say the one type anime that's me, yeah. '09 one. That's terrible. That's because it's that horrible. Yeah, this 11 Eyes doesn't stick with me. '07 Ghost. It kind of just it's just a it's there. The manga has 3 volumes, and the anime series. I doubt that they went over the whole entire thing because the manga didn't end until September 25th of 2010. So they probably went over the first volume and then realized that people really didn't like it. So yeah, that's my version of what the fuck happened. 11 Eyes. Not much, honestly. Just a if you can take the concept of a and try to twist it a little bit and make it a little bit different and make a whole new anime with it. I think if you just take certain concepts of 11 Eyes, I think it'll be a great anime, but how they did the animation, I don't think I don't think that's uh, now I can only think, but if that's how the manga is, I don't think I would read the manga truly. I would be probably bored off the first volume, let alone trying to remember what the hell happened in the anime. But hey, if you enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe. Also, I do have a thought. did have an account. I have a Patreon, but my question is, what do y'all want to see on there? Right? Would you like to see me watching these anime series, raw, uncut? Would you like to have some of my videos raw, uncut? Because I know a lot of my friends say a lot of things that can't be put on YouTube. Um, would y'all know what y'all would like to see through that Patreon? And ultimately, it won't be like, oh, pay to watch. I'm gonna try. I think there you can have Patreon like free, and then if you do pay, and which honestly, as of right now, there's not really much to pay for. It'll be for just, what am I trying to say? Channel growth, but like helping, just being helpful. Paying helpful to support. I'm trying to think of. You're just, that's kind of when I want my page just kind of free, where anybody could like look at it, blase blase, and if you pay and you support, you can pay. Um, I think the lowest I could put it is $3, which is crazy. I wish I could put $1, but no, the highest I can put it is to like $3. $3 is the lowest. So yeah, let me know. Let me know y'all how y'all want what type of content you want. Like I said, there's a lot more possibilities that I could do and say on Patreon. And I can kind of say my jokes that I want to. But yeah, y'all let me know. Otherwise, it has been, and I'm out. See you in the next week with another anime thing. I'm kind of regretting decision with already. I'm regretting decision of watching every anime that's on Crunchyroll right now. Just kind of regretting it right now. But hey, I'm out. Let's stay. Peace.